Finally, we got a little football weather in our great state of Michigan, and we got a great matchup in the Western Wayne Athletic Conference tonight. Whoever wins homecoming between Redford Union and Crestwood High out of Dearborn Heights may win the league. Big one coming up tonight, RU against Crestwood. Welcome inside the press box here at Redford Union High School with former Catholic Central tight end Benjamin Stockton. I'm Evan Stockton. We check in with Maggie Mace down on the sidelines in a moment. Huge one tonight, Benjamin. Both these teams coming into the conference with one loss. This game could very easily decide who wins the conference tonight. Interesting mindset on both sides. For Redford Union, would you believe they hadn't lost in the conference in 4 years until they lost to Redford Thurston a couple of weeks ago? You can sense among the group now there's a little bit of urgency to them now. Yeah, for sure. This game definitely means more than everything else on the schedule. Obviously, with both teams having identical records, both overall and in the conference, it means more just being there on the field, talking to the coaches. So expecting a great night of football for sure. Yeah, you can see that from Crestwood too, right? Coming into this game, they freely admitted we kind of wish Redford Union hadn't lost yet in the conference because we wanted to be the one to knock them off. They're motivated tonight. Yeah, no doubt. You could tell with the players, with the coaches, it's an extra sense of motivation, and they're looking to kind of knock off the champ, no doubt. Exciting night of football. Homecoming coming up here at Redford Union, and two teams competing for a conference title potentially on this great October night for ball. Redford Union taking on Dearborn Heights Crestwood. We keep getting you ready for kickoff right after this. Hang tight.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move, and it's out of here.
Fun one here tonight at Redford Union. It's homecoming, and they've dominated this conference the last couple of years. But Mike Gruss, the head coach for Crestwood, standing to my right, he and his team want to ruin homecoming tonight for Redford Union. So, Coach, entering this matchup against a team that has dominated the conference the last couple of years, what's the mindset for your club entering this game?
We want to have fun tonight and play a team that's literally been the gold standard of this league, and we want to take advantage of our line and try to dominate. Defensively, we want to try to bottle them up. They got a couple good athletes over there that we try not to let them throw the ball in tonight, so hopefully we have a good night with doing that.
So when you have built up a game like this and you have circled it for so long, how do you guard against maybe unforced errors because you are amped up for a game like this?
Oh, absolutely. They're high school kids. They're going to be amped up, whatever I tell them to be for it or not. But it's a big game. It's their homecoming game. We circled this game. We want to win this game. We try to find them off-season stuff, see how they're doing. There's nothing I could say to calm them down. They're jacked up, and I'm even pumped up for the game tonight. It's going to be a great crowd tonight.
So we're lucky here tonight to get to cover the Western Wayne Athletic Conference, a conference that we don't always get to cover. So anyone watching this game, what do they need to know about this conference and this brand of sports, this brand of football out here?
Oh, you're going to see great coaching, great athletes out here. I think we don't get a lot of recognition sometimes because we're right next to some of the big dogs in the conferences around us. But there's great athletes, great players from this school, from Redford Union over the years. They've had some great undefeated teams make deep playoff runs. They played teams that knocked them out of the playoffs with the state champs, so they didn't get the recognition. Here at Crestwood, we have some great tradition that we want to build upon and show everyone what we really are and what we can be in the next few years. And we're really growing right now. I'm excited for this game. And again, it's a great community here at Redford. They build an amazing facility. We built amazing facilities at our place. We're both trying to build to be the next big thing around here. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen tonight.
And then the last one, we asked Redford Union's head coach the same question. As someone who is an alum of Crestwood, what does it mean to you to lead the football program?
Oh, it means everything. I've literally, since I was 3 years old, been going to a Crestwood game. I watched all my brothers, my cousins, my uncles went here. I wanted this job since I was a little kid. And anyone who's ever dreamt about being a coach at their alma mater, this is the greatest thing ever. I literally have guys I coached with, taught with, played with, since Little League on this staff. They're alumni as well. This means everything. We're literally the community. I know Ian's over there in his community taking over. That's a beautiful thing to see alumni come back and give back to the community. But again, I've literally wanted this job and only wanted to be here my whole life. So this is amazing seeing the kids wear the yellow helmets, blue bolts, going against Union tonight.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Homecoming night, big ball game in the Western Wayne Athletic Conference tonight. Redford Union against Dearborn Heights Crestwood. Whoever wins this game could easily win the league in a couple of weeks. Redford Union has dominated this league the last few years, and their head coach, who's an alum here, Ian Eiler, joins us before the game. Coach, overall, what was this week of practice like?
Oh, intense, and that's the word of the week, especially every time we go against Crestwood is intensity. So we wanted to make sure we came out and had a really good, intense Monday, really good, intense Tuesday, try to slow it down a little bit Wednesday, get ready for who we're going to face, and then after that it's just about get after it. So that's what it's been.
This is such an interesting year for you guys because entering this season, 30-plus game win streak in the conference, but Thurston, your rival, knocked you off earlier this year. So how have you guys managed some adversity for the first time in a long time in this conference?
We've handled it really well. We let the kids know right away, you know, you being a young team, there is a standard here, but you know, if you don't come with it every day, somebody can knock you off and take you off of that mantle that we have built up here over the last few years. But we have bigger sights, you know, bigger goals in mind. You know, we don't really get a lot of losses, so in the conference, so we're not foreign to losses, but in the conference it's just a little bit different. So the sting was there a little bit, but then they bounced back, had a really good game, really good flawless game, especially offensively against Annapolis. Did always do our thing defensively. So to see them come back after that, you know, in a game where you know you're supposed to win, but play the way they did, I was very impressed with that. You know, we were able to work out some kinks on the offensive side, and hopefully that continues this week.
Specifically this matchup against Crestwood here tonight, what do you see from them?
Oh man, they ground and pound. They want to get you into their rhythm, slow the game down, give it to 21. Really like how he runs the ball, man. He's getting after it. Their line's coming off the ball. You know, Seven's another dynamic player for them, good size. You know, so we're just excited. We love going against physical teams because it amps us up even more. So we're just looking forward to it.
Specific. They are punctual here at Redford Union High School tonight. We're starting this game 4 minutes before the scheduled start time is 6 o'clock. Evan Stockton, Benjamin Stockton back with you. We're about to check in with Maggie Mace down on the sidelines. Redford Union on their homecoming, sporting those sharp blue jerseys with the black helmets. And the Crestwood Chargers in the white with those lightning bolts in the middle of the yellow helmets. Brandon Johnson set to kick it for Redford Union, who comes in at 4-2, 4-1 in the league. Dearborn Heights Crestwood with the exact same record in the league and overall, like Benjamin was telling you just a few minutes ago. Off we go. The line drive kick is fielded at the 25. This is the top running back, Jordan Brooks. Still running near the 30, and then the cavalry comes to get him, and that's where the opening drive of the night will start for Dearborn Heights Crestwood. Before that drive begins, let's go down to the field and check in with Maggie Mace.
At Redford Union, it is homecoming night. The stakes are high. It is for first place in this conference. Coming into this matchup, Redford Union has led this series. They've led it 5-7. They've led it they won 5 out of the last 7 meetings between these two teams, winning 35 straight in conference games until just last week when that streak was broken, looking to recover from that. Crestwood is coming off of a dominant performance, winning 61, shutting out their opponents, scoring 0 points. It is going to be a good matchup. Coach Grews said that there is no weaknesses in this matchup. It is strength versus strength, and it is 2 good football teams playing for 4 quarters. Back to you guys.
Maggie may have to be battling the elements tonight. We've got multiple instances of the wind whipping the hair, and she wants to make sure there's no rain, Benjamin, in the forecast. I believe the direct quote was, "I don't want to look like a wet rat." You confirm there's no rain coming tonight, right?
No rain in the forecast, but with Michigan, you never quite know.
Second out long, it looked like Hussein Alcazay, the quarterback, dropped that snap, Benjamin, and for a Crestwood team that wants to rely on their star running back, number 21, Jordan Brooks, this is not where they want to be in 3rd and long.
No, just looked like you could not handle that snap. And when you come into a big game like this, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. And an early one there, leading to 3rd and long.
Hussein Alcazay, yeah, that's not a lie. There's not many quarterbacks who are 6'2", 200. He's also a stud linebacker for Crestwood, all conference at the linebacker spot last year. Got to make some magic here. It's 3rd down long. Alcazar rolling to the right. He looks downfield, and it's knocked away. Had a man open, and then Kanan Lenton, number 9, breaks it up. Nice play in the secondary.
Very nice play. Looked like he was going to have that complete right at the sticks for a first down, and just a great job breaking it up there right at the end. Great hit, 4th down, and that early fumble on 2nd down leads him into 3rd and long and unable to convert.
We'll see a lot of number 9, Kanan Lenton, on offense as well for Redford Union. He says he's Michigan's best-kept secret. Maybe the whole state learns about him tonight.
Humble.
You said it, not me. Alcazar's punt. He's also the punter, and this one is flying into the stands for Dearborn Heights Crestwood. And an offense now, Benjamin, that Redford Union feels like is getting a little bit better and better every single week. It's going to get really good starting field position here.
Yeah, outstanding. I mean, that punt, I think, went 15 yards, so probably one of the worst starts you can imagine here for Crestwood, going 3 and out, terrible punt, give Redford Union great field position, and here we go.
Keon Evans is the quarterback. 4 passing touchdowns for Evans last week. It's a new offensive staff for RU coming into the year, but their entire staff, Benjamin, told us we feel like that offense is finally starting to click, and this is the time to do it where the games really mean so much now.
Yeah, absolutely. They really want to run the ball, control the clock, limit possessions for Crestwood. So we'll see if they come out here with that plan.
This is Tatum Moore, the running back, joining Evans. Wants to throw, and the quick hitter is incomplete. It was behind its intended target over there on the far side of the field, number 14, Drake Vance.
Yeah, looked like just a little miscommunication there between the quarterback and the wide receiver there. It looked like wide receiver wanted to do more of a stalk route. Kept going there, so pretty sloppy play here early on by both teams.
Maggie was talking about it. Offense for Redford Union showed out last week. 61 points, a season high. Fresh off that loss to Thurston where they just couldn't figure it out offensively. Only scored 6 points. Bobbled the snap. Did get it to the running back, but that kills the play really before it could get started. Nice job by Zaire Agnew to at least field the ball for Redford Union and get a little bit here, Benjamin, but both drives not off to ideal starts.
No, and that's an excellent job here by these DNs crashing inside. I understand that you want to leave them unblocked, but I don't understand the process of leaving both of them unblocked, and leads to another negative play, and now 3rd and long, and this is big for this Crestwood defense. 3 and out, terrible punt, but now you get them in 3rd and long and have a chance to get back on the field here offensively.
That's a defense for Crestwood that's feeling good too. They've allowed 20 points or less in all but one game this year. Got to get off the field here, 3rd down long. Evans given time. His pass is high. That's Lenton who made that great defensive play. Listed at 6 feet. Maybe he's not quite 6 feet. And the pass there was a little too tall for him.
Yeah, it's one of those in-betweeners, right? You know, if you're the quarterback, you like it a little lower, but if you're wide receiver and you want to win these types of games, you got to make that catch 9 times out of 10. Looked like you had a little bit of room to run as well to get that first down. But big stop by this Crestwood defense, getting the ball back. We'll see if Redford Union can have a good punt and pin them deep here.
Crestwood will send that stud running back Brooks deep. He's standing right around the 10. Alvin Buckley, one of their studs on the lines, listed as the punter, but they've got a new one here, and that punt's not great for Marcus Andrews. Both punts to start the game for Redford Union and Crestwood have left a lot to be desired, and all of a sudden Crestwood is starting in pretty good field position.
Yeah, I did not think the first punt could be worse, but that one topped it. That was about a 5-yard punt, so I think both of these punters might need some work before next week. Those were pretty tough.
So the drive's going to start for Crestwood in good field position behind that O-line. 4 juniors on the line. The only senior is Hussein Azrouche. 6-foot senior, 275. Says he can squat over 500 pounds. Is that how much you squatted, Benjamin, when you went to the gym this morning?
No, but he looks the part. He's not inflating those numbers for sure.
trying to get this guy going. They think Jordan Brooks has the chance to really explode onto the scene rest of his junior year and into his senior year. But RU's done a nice job bottling him up so far.
Yeah, they have. And you can see he has a good initial burst, but just cannot get to the second level. Really good job there by the D-line, continuing to clog it up, not give him any sort of rush lanes, only limited to 1 yard there.
D-line for Redford Union. Their defense has been really good as they've come onto the scene the last few years. In conference play this year, Redford Union has allowed 24 points the whole season. High snap. Salome, the new quarterback, can't fall on it. This could be a disaster. It's a dream for Redford Union. A scoop and score for Kane Hester. The future Grand Valley State Laker, the beneficiary of this mistake.
Yeah, the nightmare start for Crestwood offense continues. It all starts with this tight end going in motion way too early, doesn't get set, high snap by the center. And if you're the quarterback in the running, you just got to fall on the ball. Live to fight another day. There's no need to play Q with it and pick the ball up. Just fall on it, live to fight another day. All of a sudden, it's a scoop and score for Redford, and they got all the momentum now.
Kane Hester, 6'2", 200, really talented for Redford Union. All-state in Division IV last year. Smart guy, too. 4.5 GPA, and he has put Redford Union on the board. The high snap dooms Crestwood. Johnson's extra point is not good. And that will send us to our first media timeout. Coming up on 4 minutes into the first quarter. Redford Union gets a gift from Crestwood, and their lead is 6-0 early on.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Last week, the offense for Redford Union put up 61 points in a win. This week, it's the defense that starts it off. Scoop and score for Hester. And Redford Union has taken the early lead. Short kick. Brooks collided with one of the up men, and that dooms the return. He's down at the 35-yard line. Redford Union thinks they've got the football, but Zane Phillips, number 6, was down for Crestwood. You'll get a good look at it here.
Yeah, and if you're Zane, I don't understand what he's doing. I mean, just let Brooks get that ball. He's got the momentum. He's coming up. Clear miscommunication there. Looks like his knee was down, so he gets away with it, avoids another turnover for Crestwood. But it's one of those plays. Let the return man come up and make that play. He's got momentum. No need to catch that.
This feels like a really important drive for Crestwood, especially because they can't get that running back Brooks going. Maybe the best running back in this conference has run it twice for about 3 yards so far. They'll give it to him. And again, there's just not a lot there. Daniel Beatty makes the tackle. That is the best run of the night for Brooks, but it's maybe a gain of 3 or 4.
Yeah, you can see the burst, though, right? He's got good pad level. Look at him lean forward for an extra couple yards. I think for Crestwood, it's too early to abandon the run game. Continue to stick with the ground and pound. Brooks is going to pop one. Got to continue with it. I think Brooks has looked good, even though he doesn't have the numbers so far. He's got very good burst.
They do officially give him a gain of 3. Hussein Alcazay back at quarterback. He gets it to Brooks. Not a ton.
Yeah, another really, really bad exchange here. I don't know if it was the center or the quarterback. Let's take a look here. Yeah, Alcazane just fumbles the ball, barely was able to get it to Brooks. That could have been another disaster. Just simple mistakes here for Crestwood. I mean, great job by Brooks just getting a positive gain out of that. But if you're Alcazane, simple things. Get the snap, give it to the running back, continue to shoot themselves in the foot. But with Brooks, they at least make it third and manageable here.
I do spot that ball at the 40. Line to gain just inside the 45. Third and about 5 here for Crestwood. Give back to Brooks. And even with that forward lean, he's not going to get there. Does Crestwood go for it?
It's going to be close. Looks like they're going to bring out the punt team. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Another good run by Brooks. I mean, they're sticking with my strategy, sticking on the ground, kind of 3 yards in a cloud of dust. 4th and 2, yeah, it looks like you're going to keep the offense on the field. Now, if you're Redford Union, cannot jump off sides, watch the ball, watch the hard count. Could be in a pooch punt scenario here, so a lot of plays here at factor.
Remember, the quarterback, Alcazay, is also the punter. Will they go? They will. They'll give it to Brooks, and he's got the first down.
Yeah, I like that play call. You got to get some momentum offensively. Brooks is running hard. You can see here he just continues to hit the hole really, really hard. He's got that good burst, and then boom, right there. All you need is 2. Ends up getting 3 for the first down and continue to move the sticks. And this is what Crestwood was saying. We want to limit possessions for Redford Union, continue to run the ball. Doing a good job of that here so far. Now we'll see if they look to open it up, maybe do a little play-action fake.
Christian Green, number 14, and number 5, Jeremiah Wayne, 2 of their big targets. They've also got Sammy Khalif, number 4, in the slot. Alcazay running all the way, and that was blown up. Now the drive is going backward as Jaden Carter, number 15, the first man to get there for Redford Union.
Very good play here by Jaden. Just blows up the play. Great penetration. I mean, I like the play call for Crestwood. When you have a big body quarterback here like Alcazane, I like the QB power, but the O-line just did not give him a chance there.
Backs up the drive, loss of 3 on the play.
Last time they went in the gun, it was that terrible snap, remember. Let's see if the center can fix his woes.
Good snap this time. Setting up middle screen, and it's incomplete. Looked like Khalif was open over the middle.
Yeah, certainly did. I really like the play design. They kind of faked a bubble screen out there to the right, draw the defense over. You can see right here, continue to draw the defense, and he comes back over the middle, and for whatever reason could not complete that, but it looked like that play had some momentum there for Crestwood, but bad execution.
And now you wonder, for an offense that wants to run the ball, what do you call on 3rd down and a mile?
You know, in these types of situations, defensively, screen or draw, right, especially with a run-based team. Redford Union's got to be aware of those 2 plays right here.
Salome's now the quarterback. Long roll and throw. Wide open man. Christian Green slipped free. And Crestwood finds a bolt of lightning. They're into the red zone.
That is an outstanding throw. On the run, has to beat out that D end right there on the run and throws a beautiful ball right in stride. Excellent throw by Salamani. Moves the chains on 3rd and long and 1st and 10.
You know, I wonder, Benjamin.
Late flag.
Yeah, there was a flag on the near side of the field right by the Redford Union bench. They called an illegal formation on Crestwood. And can you believe it? That big play, that conversion, forces them to come all the way back.
That is the definition of a gut punch.
And look at Green right now. He's looking at the sidelines with his palms up going, what do we do wrong on that play?
Yeah, I did not see the flag. It was a very, very late flag. Take a replay here, see what the ref is talking about.
Now remember, you got to make sure a certain amount of guys are on the line or not. But at this point of the year, right, that illegal formation penalties are the things that happen in week 1 or week 2, not in week 7.
Yeah, and it just messes up by far their best play offensively tonight. Just a shame. But Salamani continues to remain here in the quarterback. See if they can spark some third and long magic again, or maybe try to get a few more yards to make the punt manageable. And yeah, Crestwood's coach is begging for an explanation here, which I don't blame him, and he's visibly upset.
That's Mike Gruss over there. Thanks to both coaches for talking to us before the game. A couple of guys who are alums of their school. Coach Gruss could not wait for this shot against Redford Union. But all of a sudden, it is 3rd and 18. Does lightning strike twice? Salome, low throw. It's incomplete. Look like they wanted Jordan Brooks on a wheel route here.
Yeah, you can see here, looks the wheel route, just another miscommunication. Salamani clearly thought he was going to pivot that route, and he kept going. Lucky it was not another interception there. And Crestwood has the opportunity to punt, but as we all know, that first punt by Alcazini was not very good. Let's see if he can redeem himself.
Number 7, Hussein Alcazay is back there. And this punt is excellent. That ball is rolling all the way inside the 10. Redford Union on the return. Got to get the man down, and Crestwood does. That's a nice return from Jesse Davis. But how about that turnaround from Alcazay? After the first punt went about 20 yards, this one by the end of it was almost 60.
Excellent punt. Went way past the returner's estimated approach, and this is the classic out-kick your coverage, right? Like, he does have a good return, but the punt went so far, it just takes a while for the punt team to get down there, right? So on paper, it's a good return, 15, 20 yards, but in reality, not so much, just because it takes a while because it was such a great punt. So a little momentum here for Crestwood.
Their first drive did not end in points. Remember, only points of this football game were on a scoop and score for Redford Union. Evans gives to Moore. Tatum Moore on the run. First down and more. Tatum Moore into Crestwood field position. Knocked out of bounds inside the 45.
Yeah, really good run here. But if you're the DN, Taya, you cannot pinch inside. You have to keep contained. He pinches inside, able to bounce that outside and get that gain. Cannot give contain.
Same play for Tatum Moore. Almost the same result. Good tackle in the secondary by Zane Phillips. Back-to-back runs for Redford Union that end up being pretty big gains.
Yeah, and they're going off tackle. Once again, they're able to get the edge. That is the key there. If you're the DN, you cannot give up contain. It's your one job. Able to get that off tackle.
So how do you make sure that doesn't happen if you're the DN?
You got to be able to get on his outside shoulder. Cannot give that up. Squeeze it inside.
Under 3 to go in a first quarter where Redford Union's trying to grow their lead. And it looked like maybe a Crestwood Charger jump. They sure did. That was Ali Jabir on that left side of the line. Watch 25 here in the corner. I couldn't quite tell him from that angle, but he jumped.
Yeah, we'll see what the play strategy is here for Redford now. 2 outstanding runs off tackle. We'll see if they continue with that strategy or maybe try to open up the pass game, maybe do a play-action fake.
It's 1st and 5 now with the penalty. They'll run it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it with more. But this time, that play was broken as Crestwood's entire D-line rallies to the football.
Yeah, really good play there. Bottle it up inside. Not a lot of room to run here for Tatum. Able to get a couple, though. Continues to stay second and manageable.
61 points for Redford Union last week. They did score 56 in a game at Garden City, but aside from that, most points they'd scored in a game this year, 14. They've been relying on their defense mainly for wins this year. Direct snap to Tatum Moore. And he does have the first down. Hussein Ajrouche slowed him up, but Moore kept those legs moving. It's been a pretty impressive drive for him.
Yeah, and this is an excellent job picking up this middle blitz right there. Linebacker comes in, great job by the O-line picking that up, creates that hole, able to get a few yards for the first down. Really, really, really good job run blitz pickup there.
Approaching that red zone. Redford Union doesn't have much of a kicking game, so this could be 4-down territory. Rest of the drive. Evans gives to Agnew. Got away from the initial wave, and then Alcazay, hello, coming from behind, brings him down for a loss.
Yeah, he was like a heat-seeking missile there making that tackle, but it all starts on the edge, right? Look at nowhere to go on the outside. Able to force him inside. Alcazay cleans it up, but it all starts on the edge. Do not let him get to that outside. Force him inside. Instead of 2 big runs, it's a negative play.
Again, these are a couple of offenses that aren't designed for 2nd and 3rd and longs. They want to run that rock.
Yeah, back to your point about the kicking game. I think it's non-existent for Redford Union. That extra point attempt was terrible.
It's the 2nd time on this drive that Crestwood has jumped.
And this one, there's no question about that. The first one, you can tell maybe 50-50, but I think the entire D-line jumped on this one. But, hey, really, really, really good hard count there by Keon Evans. Gets him to jump, and instead of 2nd and long, they're back ahead of the sticks, 2nd and 6. And manageable here coming up on the end of the first quarter.
And that's one as a D-line coach, right? If you're for Crestwood, you're over there going, guys, didn't I tell you all week? Don't pay attention to that hard count.
Yeah. 2 in a game itself is really bad. 2 in the first quarter, that'll make a coach go crazy.
Could be the final play of the quarter here. Evans given time. Keon Evans, incomplete. Bounced it to Lenton, and it will be 3rd down here as there's 1 second to go in the quarter.
Yeah, Keon is definitely going to want that one back. Wide open, and he just completely short arms it. Take a look at the replay here. Plenty of time, clean pocket, and just 5 yards short.
Looked like he had happy feet there, never set his feet.
Yeah, and, I mean, it was a clean pocket. O-line did a great job. That's one looking at the film. Sunday, Monday, and he's going to be kicking himself for.
All right, so now for an offense that wants to run the ball, what do you call here on 3rd and 6? Is there any thought that this is 4-down territory?
Yeah, and it looks like there was a late flag coming in.
Yeah, they called hold, another late flag.
Yeah, these officials got to do a better job.
2nd down and 16 now. They do take the penalty. Evans ends up keeping it and slides down. So it's going to be 3rd down and a country mile when we start the 2nd quarter after this. Neither offense has come unglued quite yet. 6-0 Redford Union when we start the 2nd quarter after this.
Maggie Mace here with Principal Mike Taylor. How long have you been the principal here at Redford Union, and what do you like the most about being the principal here?
This is my 4th year as principal here at Redford Union High School, my 25th year in the school district. I graduated from Redford Union and grew up here in Redford, so it was important for me to come back and give back to my community, and I absolutely love everything about Redford Union.
And athletics here is a pretty big deal. How do you support the students on the field and as well as in the classroom?
Well, first of all, they're students first, and we remind them of that every day. So we have a great coaching staff no matter what sports we have, and it's a good release for our kids to get out of the classroom and excel and build some leadership skills as well as some emotional skills as well, and learn how to deal with adversity outside of school.
Kind of piggybacking off of that, like you said, extracurriculars are important. How do you encourage the students to kind of get involved, even if it's not sports, if it's something else, clubs, activities, anything like that?
So we try to create an environment here where we have a variety of options for kids, whether you're an athlete, whether it's performing arts, band, choir, drama, esports. We have a wonderful esports studio we just opened up. We have multiple clubs, so we always encourage kids to get involved and stay involved.
Is there anything else you would like to say about why Redford Union is such a good school district?
We have a great community. There's something about the tradition of Redford Union going back 50, 60 years that's special. And, we may be a smaller school compared to others, but we're building something special here, and we're not staying in neutral. We're going to keep moving forward.
Evans on the start of the second quarter threw it into nearly triple coverage. Trying to slip that thing into Lenton, and it's incomplete. That was third down, so now it's fourth down here as Evans tries to fit this thing into a real tight window.
It was actually a really, really good throw, just to the wrong team. I mean, 3 guys right there. I mean, I get it. It's third and long. Interesting field position here. You have absolutely no kicking game. Obviously, they're going to go for it here because why not?
So now if you're Crestwood, what you call defensively, keep everything in front of you.
Yeah. No dumb penalties here. No hands to the face, no face mask. If you're going to make them beat you. No dumb penalties.
Fourth down and a mile. Evans throws it short, and it's incomplete, and Crestwood gets a really important stop. We just heard from Redford Union principal Mike Taylor. We got another Redford Union luminary down on the sidelines. We go down there as Maggie Mace is standing by.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Redford Union Superintendent Jason Witt. How long have you been here, the superintendent here for the school district, and what do you like most about it?
I've been the superintendent for 5 years with Redford Union, and I think we have a motto here, tradition rich, future focused, and so the community's great. It has a history of long history, but we're also doing a lot of fabulous things for our students and making improvements throughout our facilities like this field right here. And so we're looking towards the future and trying to find ways to best support our kids.
Yeah, you mentioned the future, and I was going to ask, where do you see this program, this school district, athletically and academically in the future?
Athletically, we're really trying to grow our programs. Our football program has had a lot of success, and we've had some success in basketball. We have brought in an former alum as our girls basketball coach, and she's starting to turn that program around. And then we're also looking to build into other programs. We're one of the first teams in our schools in the state to have a girls flag football team. We've had a girls flag football team for 2 years now, and they're having a ton of success. And it's exciting to expand the opportunities for our student athletes.
And then lastly, tonight is homecoming. The stands are pretty full. How does it feel to look over there and see the support from the community and the families and the parents?
In 2021, our community supported a bond so we could build a facility like this. And this is exactly what we imagined, a large home crowd celebrating homecoming. I know earlier today I saw a ton of former alumni here for homecoming today, and they really take a lot of pride in the community, and this is exactly what we were looking for.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate both of them down on the sidelines. Benjamin, for communities like this, and we just saw the outstanding shot of all the people here tonight on a great fall night for football. Obviously, both these teams want to win, but when you are a parent, an alum, an administrator, these are the types of nights you live for, homecoming.
Yeah, for sure. An early kickoff start, 2-6. It was really 5:55, to be honest. I mean, they were very, very punctual. But, yeah, no, the crowd's starting to fill up now. It's great to see. I mean, like we've been saying, it's a perfect fall night. A little bit of rain clouds, but those have all dissipated now, and it's awesome. Great crowd atmosphere, and Crestwood's got a chance here. A little momentum, getting that fourth down spot. Really good run there by Brooks. He continues to lean on them a little bit. I have a feeling he's going to pop one here soon. 6-0 here, early second.
They've got Ahmed Salame back at quarterback, too. Remember, he was the one who had that big completion that was wiped off the board by the illegal formation penalty. He is their throwing option. When Alcazay is in, he's the runner. Give to Brooks. Jordan on that right side. Didn't get a lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Wrapped up by Kane Hester. And it's third down.
Yeah, not a lot here for Brooks. Looked like there was a hole there, but very, very good job by Redford Union bottling that up. And it's interesting, too. The guy like Brooks, he kind of has the Jahmyr Gibbs stance with running back, kind of like stands like a statue, right? No knee bend. Whatever works for the running back, man. But he looks the part for sure.
3rd down and a long 2. Got to get to the 40. Back to Brooks. And Jordan fights ahead. He does not have the first down. You know, he was wrapped up in the backfield, and this is a great job to at least get a yard here, and you'd think they're going for it again.
One would think. Really good job here. I mean, if you're Alcazane, though, you got to get a better block. Cannot give up that angle there. Looked like there was a little bit of a crease. All you needed was a couple. Not able to finish his block. Now here we go. They converted on the last 4th down, remember. Gave it to Brooks up the middle. 3 straight times. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. See if Crestwood continues to go back to Brooks.
One of the quarterbacks, Salome, is on the left. Alcazay runs up the middle through a big hole on that A-gap right up the middle, and that's the 2nd time that Crestwood's converted on a 4th down.
Yeah, I just think the Redford Union D-line was kind of stunned with this play call, to be completely honest. They kept going back to Brooks. They just kind of QB sneaked it right up the middle, and honestly, it didn't even look like the Redford Union D-line was ready to play. Just kind of stand up straight, and one of the easier 4th down conversions you'll see.
So now Alcazay, who just got that first down, will shift to the right side. Salome back at quarterback. Sets up middle screen, and it is Alcazay and Hester were battling, and they do call incomplete. Off the throw here, it looked like that would be a sure interception. Alcazay may have played DB here.
Very, very dangerous throw. They're trying that middle screen again, and he just throws a pop fly. It's like when you're playing 500, right? 500 dead or alive, that's what he was doing there. Pretty dangerous throw there. If you got that screen and it's not there, just dirt it, right? That's what they always teach you, just dirt it. Make sure it's in the area so you don't get grounding, but there's really no need for that risky of a throw, especially when you're just coming off some momentum. They get away with it, though.
It's been a couple of plays since they've given Jordan Brooks the ball. You'd think he's getting it here. He is. And Brooks keeps his feet moving. Man, how many runs already tonight where he's gained an extra 2 or 3 yards after initial contact?
Yeah, he's looked the part. There's no question about it. So one of the key traits about a running back is, do you fall forward? Right there, looks like 2, and look at him just lean forward to get an extra 2 yards. Instead of 3rd and 8, it's 3rd and 6. And they've gone for it on 4th and short the last few times, so all these 2 yards continue to matter a lot. Brooks has looked the part. I keep thinking he's going to be able to pop one here soon.
Quick timeout taken by Crestwood, and we will take it with them. 3rd down coming up on the halfway mark of the 2nd quarter. Big drive for Crestwood, trying to tie it up. You heard about it at the beginning of the broadcast. 2 guys who are alums of their high school now coaching at their high school. 2nd year for Mike Gruss, longtime assistant at Crestwood before he became the head coach. If you missed his pregame interview, go back and watch it later tonight or over the weekend. You can just see and sense how much this school means to him, and frankly, how much a win over Redford Union would mean tonight. That's sideline for Crestwood. Hoping they've dialed up the right play here. Ball right at midfield, and it'll be 3rd down and 6. The throwing quarterback, Ahmed Salome, is in there. Jordan Brooks on the right. Roll to the right. Time. Throw. Caught for a 1st down and a lot more. Ali Farhat still on his feet. I don't see a flag this time. The conversion for Crestwood, and this drive is humming.
Really, really good throw here by Salome. Rolls out, but he doesn't pressure. He takes his time, he stops, finds the open guy. Really good job there by Fahart. Continue to cut up field to get an extra 8 to 10 yards. Salome's impressed, man, on that third down that got called back. Beautiful throw on the run. Really good job there. Not getting happy feet. It's not open right away. That's fine. Stop your feet. Find the open guy. Move the chains.
Back to the gun, and back to Brooks. Jordan Brooks wrapped up by his ankles. Daniel Beatty wouldn't let him go. Still a decent gain, though, on first down for Crestwood.
I thought that was going to be the one that pops. He gets to the second level, and just a shoestring tackle, man. If he gets by that, it's just him and the safety. And with Brooks' downhill speed and power, I think he could have took that to the house. But really, really good job there. Limited to a short gain.
Brief delay here, as one of the linemen that looks like Hassan El Sayed had to tie his shoe. Also looks like he's wearing two different cleats, different colors on the left and right. Okay. There's Brooks. Jordan Brooks, still going. One of the best running backs in the conference. Gets into the second level and inside the 10, but there is a flag back near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good job here, but I think they might call that on 55. Can always tell with an O-lineman when they put their hands up and they're like, oh, got caught in the cookie jar. Didn't look like much there, but ref saw something different.
And for a drive for Crestwood that was going in the right direction, all of a sudden it's in the wrong direction, right? 2nd and 5 turns into the 2nd and 15. Although they have proven here recently they can throw the football.
It's true. That's true. But, yeah, that was a tough penalty. Brooks finally breaks onto the second level, 10, 15 yards, gets called back. But sudden change. I mean, if you're Crestwood, you want to be in these types of games and situations. You got to be able to adapt to sudden change.
Salome fields the snap. Pressure coming. He's got to get away. He does. Throws up a prayer, and it's incomplete. So now 3rd down and long.
Good job here by Salome. Continue to extend the play. Had some pressure up the middle. Able to shake away from it. Right there. Looked like he had a guy open. That's a tough throw, though, but worst case, right? You throw it out of bounds. You don't kind of throw it up the middle, leave it for a pick. That's fine. Throw it out of bounds, live to fight another day. And this is probably 2-down territory, honestly, anyway.
Crestwood did convert a 3rd down in about this yardage in the first quarter, but it was called back because of a penalty. Ahmed Salome alone in the shotgun. He's got it. Pressure's coming. He's rolling away again. He's throwing downfield. Incomplete. Lenton dropped the pick. He's frustrated, but that may have not been the end of the world. It saves him some field position. Although number 9 for RU wants this pick.
Very true. Pressure up the middle. Salome does a good job extending it here. Crestwood wanted a flag here. Our coaching staff is irate. I didn't see much. Yeah, lucky that was not intercepted to at least fight. And now we do have a flag, it looks like.
They have yet again thrown a flag after the play ended, and that flag that they were begging for, they get. And Kanan Lenton is now upset for a totally different reason for Redford Union.
I mean, if you're Redford, you have to be furious. I mean, another late call. And the official was right on the Crestwood sideline. You're telling me that did not have any influence? Not only that, but it's a 1st down. What a monumental flag.
Yeah, see that? The coaching staff was begging for the flag, and then they threw it. Great job by our production crew to catch that. This is Brooks. Devin Lillard. going to go somewhere big for school. They think he's going to get some MAC offers here in the not-too-distant future. Nice play by Big 55 for Redford Union.
Now, if you're Crestwood, you got a lifeline, right? Kind of get bailed out by flag, coach's influence. Let's see if they can capitalize.
This drive started deep in their own territory. Converted on a 4th down, converted on a 3rd down, and just converted on that last 3rd down on a flag that came way after the play ended. Jordan Brooks slowed up in the hole and then brought down hard by Devin Lillard again. And it's going to be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, Lillard has just been all over the field. Tough guy to stop, clogs up the middle. If it weren't for him, I think Brooks would have some really, really good runs, but he's not able to get to that second level. Not much here, 3rd and long, probably 4 down territory with Crestwood's kicking situation.
Roll to the right. Salome's got time. Now he's losing time. It's caught. Crestwood comes back to get it. Sammy Coliff makes the catch. It is not enough for a 1st down, but at the very least, it makes it a much more manageable 4th down.
For sure. Salome continues to show. Extend plays like he's rolling out, no one there. Kind of buys more time, jukes him out. There was kind of a jump ball. At least picks up a few yards. Instead of 4th and 9, it's 4th and 5. Now, if you're Redford, watch the ball. Watch the hard count. Already seen Crestwood jump twice. Cannot give him a free 1st down.
They asked for noise, and they're getting it here at Redford Union. Salome's got it. This time he rolls to the left. He turns the shoulders, throws to the end zone, and there's a flag. There's a flag in the end zone. It was intercepted, but I believe yet again it's a costly penalty on Redford Union.
Yeah, the positive here is at least they threw the flag with the play time and not 5 seconds after.
I think they're going to get number 22, Daniel Beatty, for face guarding.
I think so too. Another 1st down by penalty. Crestwood will take it, though. Had some problems moving the ball. Moves him inside 10-yard line here. 1st and goal at the 5. See if they can punch it in. If I'm here, I go to Brooks. And that's so tough, too, on that flag by Beatty. I mean, he's just making a play for the ball. I get it, it's incidental contact. You probably have to throw that flag, but that's just a situation where DB is such a hard sport. He's just making a play on the ball. Incidental contact. Just a costly, costly penalty.
And, man, if you're on that Redford Union sideline right now, you're not human. If you're not over there going, you've got to be kidding me. We can't get off the field. So it's 1st and goal from the 7. A power look. High snap to Brooks. And that may kill the drive. That's a loss of 10 on 1st and goal.
Snapping, snapping, snapping. First touchdown, Redford Union from a high snap. Another high snap. An excellent job by Brooks just to get on that ball and fall down. And if you're Ahmed Bezi, costing your team, man. Terrible snap leads to a touchdown for Redford Union. Another, you got some momentum. You lose 12 yards.
And you could say, okay, they switched out the quarterback to the running back there, but Salome and Brooks are essentially the same height, so it's not like you're going from a 6'4 quarterback, you know?
Yeah, no excuse.
Well, Crestwood's pulled a rabbit out of the hat multiple times on the drive. They got to do it again here. Salome fields with one hand. Ahmed Salome slips. Jaden Carter was right there. And Salome slips on a chillier October night.
Yeah, not much there, but let's see another high snap by Basie, and it kind of throws off his timing, kind of scrambles right away, no one open, and probably a good thing to fall down there instead of taking a big, big shot. But, man, if you're Crestwood, you had all the momentum. Now you're third and forever. Probably 2 down territory, but we'll see, man. It's tough.
Again, too, not a kicking situation here for Crestwood. As it would stand right now, this is about a 36-yarder. Brooks is not the running back here. Sammy Califf, as Brooks is in the slot. They're looking in his direction. Salome throws. Brooks is open. He is short of the goal line, but on 3rd and goal from the 19, they get almost 17 yards here.
Yeah, really good job by Salamani, man. He continues to extend the play with his feet. Continues to buy time, finds Brooks, gets him down to the 2. Now they got a shot. Interesting thing here with the clock now, too. Getting under a minute left. Both teams have 2 timeouts. Thought Redford Union might take one to kind of save themselves some time. They elect not. Now, regardless, they're not going to have much time, but game of chicken with the clock.
Wonder here, too, if Crestwood runs it down and then calls the timeout.
Yeah. Looks like that's what they're going to do, yeah.
Yep. For a 6-0 football game, this has got a lot of drama to it, as Crestwood's going to take it down until 1 second on the play clock and burn that timeout with just about 41 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's really, really good, smart coaching, right? You see that Redford's not going to take a timeout there, stop the clock for themselves. Let's run it all the way down, right? Let's not give them any more time. Because worst case, even if you don't get it, you don't want to give Redford any time for a last-second push. Crestwood's like, we want to run it all the way down. Obviously, they want to punch it in here. As we look back to this 3rd down play. Salamani's just calm and composed, man. Really, really good throw. I mean, those throws on the run are not as easy as it looks. Good catch there by Brooks. Now they got a shot here. 4th and 2. I think you got to give it to Brooks, man. I mean, I don't know what his average rush yards is per carry, but I think it's probably higher than 2. I'd go down with your best player, and he's been their best player, especially offensively tonight. But, hey, I mean, the QB sneak worked too, right? Remember on that 3rd and 1, Alcazani just kind of ran up the middle, so maybe it's a little deception too. Redford's like, all right, they're just going to assume they're going to give it to Brooks, and maybe they just use that big body of Alcazani, just kind of shove him forward, see if they can get in.
Watch out for Hussein. He's number 7.
Yeah, it looks like they have him lined up at tight end.
And they have Brooks
as a fullback.
Yeah, as the up man in this power I formation. 4th down, goal to go. Hand, Brooks stood up, kept fighting. Touchdown, Jordan Brooks, the capper to a remarkable Crestwood drive.
Man, you talk about a guy that has fight, determination. That's exactly what Brooks is. Again, he gets bottled up, and he just powers through. Crestwood talks about how important this game is, how much they want to win it. They talk about it in the offseason. That is the type of run. Look at him. He's exhausted. Can barely keep his head up walking back. What an outstanding play there by Brooks.
Pivotal extra point for Christian Green. Got the snap down, and the PAT is good. And how about it, Benjamin? Dearborn Heights Crestwood, which for much of that first half, the offense was bottled up. They couldn't figure it out. They did benefit from a couple of flags on that drive, but to their credit, they punch it in. And, man, what a drive for Jordan Brooks.
Outstanding drive. They chewed up so much of the clock. Obviously, they got benefited by a couple of those pass interference calls. But what a way to cap it off, man. I mean, Brooks, he continues to impress. What a great player.
So now this gets interesting, too, for Redford Union. Let's see what field position they start with. Crestwood's kicks have typically landed around the 30-yard line tonight.
Yeah, you can see here Redford already moving up.
And they
Deep return man only at the 20.
And they do have the 2 timeouts left because they didn't end up burning one on that sequence.
They got time for sure, but their kicking game is not existent. Go back to that extra point. Barely got off the ground.
This game could decide who wins the WWAC.
Yeah, and the little details, right? Redford Union misses their extra point. Crestwood makes it. It's the difference in the game.
Alcazay sends the kick away, and this drives them back to the 15. Picked up there by Redford Union. Johnson and Lenton collided, dropped the ball, and this may kill any opportunity they have to go down the field and try to get points.
Yeah, I think Redford was a little confused there with their return strategy. I mean, Alcazay, really, really good kick. It's a lot of leg in there. And this is another play by the up man, just like Crestwood. There's no need for you to catch that ball. Let the back guy, he's got all the momentum, come up and catch it. I get it, it's tough, and maybe there needs to be more communication. It's like an outfielder, right? Call him off. You want the guy coming up with the momentum. But to your point, Evan, yeah, I mean, now that they're backed up inside the 20, less than 30 seconds to go here, only 2 timeouts. We'll see how aggressive they get here. You don't want to get a turnover and give Crestwood any opportunities. We'll see how they manage that. It looks like they're just going to take a knee.
What a change of events here in the last 5 minutes for Redford Union. They thought they were going to get to the locker room with the lead. They had a scoop and score defensively from Kane Hester. But look, they admitted, our offense this year, we haven't quite figured it out. New offensive coaching staff coming into the year. And Crestwood has meant business. A pivotal drive, marching well over 80 yards down the field to get a late touchdown at the end of the first half. And Crestwood, led by their stud back Jordan Brooks, has taken a 7-6 lead into the locker room at halftime on homecoming night here at Redford Union High School.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
Lead at halftime for Dearborn Heights Crestwood. Their head coach, Mike Gruss, is standing by with Maggie Mace.
All right, Coach. Redford Union came out swinging. They scored early with that defensive touchdown, but your guys never let up. What did you like about how they played that first half?
I love the way we're playing. We just had one mistake. It's fixable. We're playing great defense and offensively. We just got to punch it in. We got to be a little smarter on the offense side, just letting the refs know where we're at and talk. I know the kids are excited and getting a little jacked up going to the line, but we already fixed that a little bit. I think we'll get the snaps down in the second half, but that was a great first half. We did exactly what we wanted to do, kill the clock a little bit, keep their offense off. I know our defense can do the job, but we want to give them better opportunities and keeping them pinned down over here. That's offensively, we got to do better on that to help our defense out.
What are you going to tell them in the locker room to keep that energy up, kind of run on that adrenaline, but also maintain composure?
I think right now they're all amped up. I'm trying to calm them down a little bit in the second half, but they're coming here to play really hard right now, and I'm really proud of that. Don't have to say much to them, but yeah, they're doing a great job. I just got to keep their composure a little bit right now and calm them down just a bit, actually.
Good luck in the second half. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Redford Union knew that they would have their hands full with Crestwood tonight. Ian Eiler and Mike Gruss, friendly before the game, but competitors right now. We got a good one on homecoming night at Redford Union. Crestwood leads by a point at the break.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596 0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
Back here at Redford Union High School, fun homecoming matchup tonight between Redford Union and Dearborn Heights Crestwood, couple of teams that always contend in this Western Wayne Athletic Conference. And we're pleased to be joined here in the press box at Redford Union High School by Peter Huthwaite of Giant Janitorial Services.
Thank you,
for
Evan.
being here.
Thank you for having me.
What do people need to know about your business?
We've been with the district for about 9 years now. The company has been in business for about 50 years. We do a whole line of services for this district. We do snow removal, grounds, cleaning, small maintenance, so facility management.
Well, there you go. And unfortunately, a lot of our facilities, I'm going to imagine, are going to have to be managed here in about 6 weeks when the weather isn't as nice as it is right now.
Hopefully it keeps it like this because the snow can be a challenge for the students.
What's your relationship like with Redford Union?
It's pretty good. We've been with the district, like I said, for 9 years. Great community, great district, great leadership here. It's been awesome.
What specifically, do you have a specific tie to the school? What's your connection?
I don't. Right now I'm just a district supervisor, so kind of keep check on all the schools, the employees, and whatever the district needs, we're here for them.
For anyone who would ever be interested in joining the company, what specifically do you enjoy about working for Giant Janitorial Services?
It's always changing, you know. It's a dirty job. You know, somebody has to do it, but always in demand. So you never know what today is going to bring.
For anyone who wants to learn more about the business, again, whether they want to potentially join as an employee or interested in your services, how can they learn more?
You can go to our website, giantjanitorial.com. You can get all of the information there or call us at 313-886-7797.
All right, so we got you here for a sporting event. So I got to ask, what are your sports leanings? What are your favorite sports? You a big football guy? What's going on here?
I'm a football guy.
Okay.
I grew up playing soccer, but never played football, but I'm a huge Lions fan and huge football player.
So
I mean, football.
So
player,
as soon as you
fan.
said soccer, my alarm bells went off because my brother plays soccer at Detroit Mercy. So
okay.
I got a lot of questions here. What position? What'd you play? Give me more info here.
Okay, I played midfielder and I played forward at times, but mostly midfielder.
What'd you enjoy about midfield?
Well, I like forward better, but you're all over the field. You know, you're always on defense and on offense at times, so It's nice.
We have learned a lot about Peter Huthwaite from Giant Janitorial Services in the last couple of minutes, and we appreciate your time and your support. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it, Evan. Thank you.
Excited for the second half coming up here. Redford Union and Dearborn Heights Crestwood. WWAC rivalry on a perfect night for ball. We start this second half coming up in just a little bit. Hang tight. Thanks again to our friends at Giant Janitorial Service for helping us out and provide this broadcast tonight of this highly competitive game between Redford Union and Dearborn Heights Crestwood. Always support and appreciate all of our supporters and sponsors here on the Prep. Thanks again to Peter Huthwaite for joining us at halftime of this ball game tonight. Second half coming up in just a little bit. Redford Union, Dearborn Heights Crestwood in a game that could determine who wins the WWAC this year.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Hi guys, my name is Chloe. I am from West Plainfield, Michigan. I love Pure Barre for a number of reasons, but the main reason is the space it provides us members to unwind, get a good workout in, and just come as you are. Love Pure Barre, love you Bridget, go Pure Barre.
Hi, my name is Savannah.
And I'm Tanner, and we're from Farmington Hills, Michigan.
And we love Pure Barre.
Hi, I'm Shannon, and this is my friend Lisa.
Hello.
And we love Pure Barre because it's a great community. I get to work out with great people, and we have any fit level that can come, any age. You get a great workout within an hour. You don't waste time, and you're getting the full effect of Pure Barre.
And everyone's fabulous.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jessica from Novi, and I love coming here to Pure Barre Novi. It's an awesome workout. I've been coming here for years. It is always challenging no matter how long you come. I love it. Strength, flexibility, all the best things, but the best part is the wonderful community. There's awesome women to support and encourage each other on our fitness goals.
I have been a member of Pure Barre for 2.5 years, and I love the variety of class formats. I really enjoy the sense of community here. When my daughter's in town, we have our mom and daughter days, working out and talking at the bar. I look forward to class, and I feel great after.
One thing that I love about Pure Barre is that it's low impact, but you get a great workout from it.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy, and I am here at Pure Barre Novi, which is the best place in the world. I'm so excited. Did you know that Pure Barre is literally everything? Give it a shot. It's all about accountability, and it's all about you.
Thanks again to another one of our sponsors at this homecoming broadcast at Redford Union tonight. Guardian Environmental Services. Go find them. 34400 Glendale Street in Livonia. Their 24/7 service number, 734-513-9500. They just awarded Homecoming King and Queen here at Redford Union. The band now plays as we prepare for the start of the second half. Good one here. Crestwood, that touchdown in the final minute of the first half, has given them the 7-6 lead at recess.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move, and it's out of here.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Follow the Prep on social media. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, and right here on our YouTube. And you can also be a part of our sponsorship team as well. Contact us today, info@theprepsports.com. Love Peace Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in our design shop. Love Peace Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel, from denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats. We have a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-in-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, our store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Our design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out and for any kind of celebration. Book a party with us for a full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches. Unleash your imagination and create something truly special with our hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596 0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
4 wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
Beautiful night for ball. Homecoming night at Redford Union High School, but they're trailing Crestwood right now, 7-6. Chargers got a late touchdown at the tail end of the first half from Jordan Brooks. He would not be denied on a 4th and goal run from the 2, and that's why Crestwood has got the slimmest lead you can possibly have, 7-6 at halftime. Evan Stockton, Benjamin Stockton, Maggie Mace down on the sidelines. Glad you're joining us wherever you're watching, however you're watching on this October night as the games get more and more important across the MHSA landscape. After tonight, just 2 games to go. And then the playoff selection show on Sunday, October 26th to find out who's in and who's out. You know, Benjamin, going back in that first half, neither offense can get their footing early on. The big scoop and score touchdown for Redford Union. As you see right here, Hester picks it up, runs it in to give them the first points. But ever since that, it was kind of like Crestwood needed something wrong to happen so they could calm down. Feels like Crestwood, after this mistake, has been the better team in this football game.
Yeah, I would say so. Defensively is good, and they're doing exactly what the coaching staff told us. Limit possession. Run the ball. Do not give them an opportunity. Redford Union, that was a good run there. Stalled out on a drive. Really, really bad throw on a 3rd down, as you can see here.
Salome really has done a nice job at the quarterback
He's done
spot.
a very good job running around, finding time. He's poised, and Brooks, MVP of the game in my opinion, just runs hard. And he finally got one to pop there at the end.
What do you think about guys doing push-ups for making mistakes in the middle of the game?
I love it. We used to always say, if you drop a pass, get your 5, right? Go down. Jack Ross, if you're listening, I mean, that was you a lot. So I think it's good. Accountability.
I didn't know we were going to get a poor shout-out to Jackson Ross, or, you know, just like, what did I do? What
He's a great guy. He was a heck of a football player.
And that was a heck of
Nick
a run.
Capatina, too, if you're watching. He got that. Get your 5.
Jordan Brooks runs in for that touchdown at the tail end of the first half as the light show is going on here at Redford Union at the break. There's not many high schools that have a light show like this. This is Alabama-esque. This is pretty cool.
No, this is very nice. And an underrated thing, too, about this being the homecoming game, Redford Union, some of their top players came out for all the festivities. They were not able to be out there or in the locker room with a lot of their coaching. Small detail, something to take into effect. But, yeah, this light show is something.
They have timed it up with turbulence. How about that? That is next level.
Excellent.
Redford Union on their homecoming night. Crestwood's already on the field. They're ready to punt it away. There's still about a minute or so on the clock. Ian Eiler, the head coach for Redford Union, hoping we get a chance to chat with him. Maggie's trying to track him down on the sidelines. It'll be interesting to see how Redford Union attacks it, Benjamin, offensively when we start the second half, right? Because you saw in some of those highlights, their best plays were runs by Tatum Moore, but it was just weird. Some of their drives just aborted when they started moving down the field when it really felt like they had some momentum.
100%. It's the details, right, in these games. So close, Redford Union. Not even close to an extra point. That's the difference in the game.
All right, the light show is done. We've got all the lights on, and we officially have Ian Eiler, the head coach for Redford Union, down in the field. Standing by with Maggie. Let's go down to the field with them both.
All right, Coach, just quickly, what were your thoughts on that first half?
Defense played exceptional, as they always do. Offense, we only have 14 plays, but that's 14 plays enough to put the ball in the end zone. Stop with the dumb penalties, and I think we're going to be all right.
What were your words to your offensive line or your team as a whole to put some points on the board?
Offensive line is doing their job. You know, quarterback's got to be a leader. You know, we told them we got to step up. It's time to step up. Some receivers, you know, we had a couple of drops. They got to step up. We're running the ball hard. Other than that, we just got to put the ball in the end zone. That's the bottom line. It's a simple game.
All right, appreciate it. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, guys.
Pretty simple message there, Benjamin. Thanks to Maggie for grabbing Coach down on the field. Redford Union is about to get the ball to start the second half. Another thing, too, about that great Crestwood drive that ended in a touchdown, that drive took at least half of the second quarter clock. It was a heck of a drive.
Absolutely. Taking time off the clock, limited possessions. Seems to be a little bit of a mix-up here as Redford Union continues to stretch, and Crestwood's ready to play ball. So it kind of evens out, right? Great pace of play in the first half. Started 5 minutes early, and now we're kind of sitting around and waiting around.
There are a few things that Benjamin loves in life, and one of them is pace of play, rivaled only by situational awareness. How do you think the situational awareness has been in this game?
It's good, right? I thought clock management was pretty good in the first half. See if it continues.
Glad to have Benjamin making his color commentary debut on the prep tonight. Benjamin has spent some time as color commentator for Lawrence Tech football in the past.
Yeah, great to be here. Great night for football. It's a little fall chill in the air. Great game. Battle of two teams for first place. This game means a lot for both Crestwood and Redford Union. Let's see how Redford Union responds. It's a passionate interview there with Maggie on the sidelines by the coach. You can tell he's got the momentum. Let's see if he gave his team a good halftime speech here, and I think this first half drive say a lot about that.
Hussein Alcazay to kick it away. And we are underway in the second half. Lenton fields the line drive. Kanan Lenton with a head of steam. Number 9 is loose. Kanan Lenton kept his feet. And he's brought down from behind before he can get to the end zone. Jeremiah Wayne saved a touchdown, but what a start to the second half for RU.
Excellent start. And this is what I've been saying in the first half, right? With these in-between kicks, don't let the up man get it. See all the momentum the back man had, and he just bursts right through there. It's an excellent job. When you get that catch, you have all the momentum as the return man. Really, really good job. Redford Union has some momentum. Great cutback at the 21. Here we go.
And all of a sudden, they're in business just outside that red zone at the 21. Coach just told us we need Keon Evans, number 8, our quarterback, to be a leader. Agnew joins him in the backfield. Now he shifts to the pistol. They give it to him. Agnew with room. Zaire Agnew into the secondary. And the first 2 plays of this second half for Redford Union, I don't think could have gone any better.
Yeah, can't draw it on much better. Really, really great job here by the O-line. Great kick-out block right there by Edmonds. Sealing that hole up, getting the first down, and I love how he's initiating contact, right? He's not going down, he's leaning into that running, or that DB. He's letting him know, I'm right here.
They spot that ball inside the 10. This is the dreaded 1st and goal from about the 9 or 10.
Yeah, you don't like that.
I do not. Agnew behind Evans. They give it back to him. Slowed up in the hole, and then the rest of the cavalry came to get him. Ali Bazi, number 8, had the initial contact for Crestwood.
I tell you what, but a really, really good job here by Agnew. Look at this. Slips by that guy. No, it's not much, but in these goal line situations, every yard matters. Instead of a loss of 2 or 3, he's able to get a yard. Second and about 8 or 9 instead of 13. So I know it's not much, but nice job there by Agnew, slipping through.
Thing to keep in mind here as well, the kicking situation for both teams, unstable.
to say the least.
Yeah, so although it's 2nd and goal here, Benjamin, this may be 4-down territory for Redford. The Redford Union quarterback Keon Evans in the pistol. Give again Agnew, and he is swallowed right at the line. Wayne, who made the touchdown-saving tackle on the kickoff return, blows up the play, and it's 3rd and goal from a long way away.
Yeah, really good job here by Wayne. Coming right through, and he came on that middle blitz in the first half and didn't get home. This wasn't a blitz this time, but he reads it perfectly. Comes right through the gap, loses a few yards, and now Redford Union, 3 plays on the ground, no throws. Now they're in an obvious passing situation, and like we were saying earlier, with their non-existent kicking game, probably 4-down territory.
You looking for anyone specifically here?
I mean, they got 2 guys split out wide here. They're on the opposite hash, right? So this would be a long, long throw for Evans. See what they draw up.
Evans has got it. He's looking that way. He's throwing for a touchdown. Tatum Moore got it. And RU's back in front.
What a throw. Opposite hash, good clean pocket, and steps in and throws a dime. What an outstanding throw by Keon Evans there.
And what did they say, Benjamin? Coming into the second half, we need our quarterback to step up. He's got to be a leader.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a throw.
That was outstanding. Now they're going to chase points, go for 2, but I like that. Obviously, their first PAT attempt barely got off the ground. Obviously, you want to go for 2 here, make it a 7-point game.
In a normal situation, you probably wouldn't like chasing points here, right?
Correct. Interesting, they decide to go to the left side of the hash, and they got 3 guys split out at the right. We'll see if they roll them out here to the right.
They also have Brandon Johnson in as a wildcat. They take Evans off the field. Johnson rolling. He's going to throw, and that's juggled and incomplete. Man, if Crestwood holds on to that, there was a lot of room down that far sideline.
Yeah, and clearly this is a set 2-point play. As we all know, some teams have set 2-point plays, so clearly Redford Union likes this look. But man, I mean, Evans just makes a beautiful throw, and you take the ball out of his hands? I don't know if I like that call.
But that drive and that start to the half, Benjamin, couldn't have gone any better for Redford Union. They get the giant kick return. Then, to Crestwood's credit, they force him into 3rd and goal from outside the 10, but that great throw and catch to Tatum Moore, and Redford Union responds right out of the locker room.
They certainly did. They desperately needed that. They got a little momentum, but Crestwood kind of gets it back.
Division IV Redford Union, who last year only lost twice. Unfortunately, they ran into a team that has been maybe the best program in Division IV the last couple of years. Harper Woods, who won the state title in 2023, and they're playing Saline tonight. A lot of people think Harper Woods is going to win the state championship again in Division IV. It's turned into such a great program here at Redford Union. They have dominated this conference for the last half-decade, but now they're trying to take the next step. Now they're trying to win playoff games. And, man, they're getting a test from a Crestwood team that came to play tonight.
Yeah, and we'll see here with Crestwood how they manage this kickoff situation. Right to the up man. They're going away. And they kick it to Brooks, of all people. Well, I was curious. I mean, Brooks is the up man, but they kick it right to him, who's arguably their best player, and he gets a good return past the 40. I think that's bad special teams coaching.
Last drive for Crestwood. Got a couple of pivotal flag calls that went their way. Brooks scored on the 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. That last drive took over half of the second quarter and went well over 80 yards. You'd think, Benjamin, we're about to see a lot of 21 Jordan Brooks on this drive.
One would think, but look for Salamani. I mean, he's made some really, really good plays, scrambling, and they're kind of abandoning Alcazani, right? Going back to Salamani.
Salamay under center. Here's Jordan Brooks. Jordan Brooks won't go down. 5'9", 175, and when he totes that rock, he's the biggest man in Redford, Michigan tonight. Another great run for Jordan.
He continues to impress me. I mean, look at his burst. He gets to that second level, and man, nice juke right there, putting his foot in the ground, can't bring him down, leans forward for an extra 3 yards. He continues to impress. Outstanding run there for Crestwood. Get great field position on the opening kickoff on first down. Now they're already on the other side of the 50.
Same formation as the last play. They give it to the up man this time. Sneak a little run right up the middle, and that works. Ali Bazi with a very solid gain on first down.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a trickeration, right? Everyone's thinking Brooks, Brooks, Brooks. Then you just slip it to the up man. He's able to kind of sneak through for 7 there. Good blocking up front. Really nice block there by Al Saeed, too. Pushing his guy forward. It's what you like to finish as an O lineman, right? Finish your blocks. Take him to the ground. Impose your will.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Second down, 2. Back to Brooks. Jordan Brooks. Has there been a single time tonight that he's been tackled on first contact?
No, absolutely not. He finishes forward, continues to do just these extra yards. Look at him right here. Spin, lean forward, get an extra couple yards, moves the sticks. And you can tell this game is getting chippy on the outside. Wide receivers, DBs. That play was to the right. On the left side, those wide receiver and DB going at each other. This game's getting chippy. Both teams understand the stakes and importance of this game.
Whoever wins it may end up winning the conference. They're both at 4-1, so is Redford Thurston coming into tonight. They get it through the middle again. And this time Lillard read it well. They get Zane Phillips across the 35 to the 34. Gained a handful on first down.
Yeah, sticking with the ground. A little misdirection. Nice block again. Al Saeed clearing that hole. And a nice job by Phillips. I know it wasn't much, but he leans forward. It's an extra couple yards. 2nd and 7. Stay ahead of the chains.
Beg your pardon, that was Davion Gold who made the tackle.
Man, I'd run it by El Saeed. This right guard is really impressed for Crestwood.
They'll run it left. Brooks kept his feet. Jordan Brooks leaning ahead for another first down. He's starting to rip off 6-7 yards every single run here.
Yeah, and you can tell the Redford U-line got the hands on the hips. They're kind of panting a little bit. Nice kick-out block there by Phillips. Gives Brooks the extra lean, and you know he's always going to finish forward for those extra couple of yards to get the first down. You can see hands on the hips here for Redford Union. They're tired. Crestwood. This is what they said. We want to run the ball, control the clock, impose their will. It's exactly what they're doing.
Man again. That's the 3rd different man to carry the ball on this drive. That's Ahmed Abu Ahmed on the carry. And he gets across the 25-yard line here.
Looks like the ball may have come out. Can't tell if they're ruling him down or not.
Yeah, one of the officials, Benjamin, good catch, does have 2 fingers up. Let's watch on this replay. Did the ball come out?
Tackle made by number 22, Daniel Beatty.
It came out late. I think his backside was down.
Yeah, it looked like Crestwood ended up recovering it too. No, I think that ball's out.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think his backside is touching.
That's a gigantic break.
Yeah. Good job by Crestwood getting on it.
They avoid total disaster. That was the first carry of the night for Abu Ahmed. A lot of moving parts to this play. It's going to work out beautifully. Zane Phillips takes a big pop at the end of the play, but he gets the first down for Crestwood, and the march is into the red zone.
Now this is one of those no, yes plays. Look, a lot of miscommunication. Quarterback didn't really know what he was doing in terms of the play. He's able to get it over to Phillips. Leans forward for an extra couple of yards. Looked like a lot of miscommunication there, but they're able to pull it off. Great drive here by Crestwood. All on the ground. We'll see if they let Salamini loose here a little bit.
And oh, by the way, this is another drive that is just chewing up so much time.
That's exactly what the coach told us.
Give Brooks, Jordan Brooks. That play should have been stopped for a loss of 1 or 2, and he turns it into a positive run again. Crestwood's inside the 10.
Yeah, you called it a few minutes ago, Evan. He is outstanding of breaking that first tackle, and it looks like a negative play, and he's able to get 3-4 yards, and we keep saying it's not much, but it's 4 yards here, 6 yards here. It's kind of demoralizing if you're Redford Union, too. You're like, geez, what does it take to get this guy in the ground?
Crestwood's last drive ended in a touchdown on 4th and goal from the 2. Brooks ran it in. Does this drive end in 6? And do they take the lead right back?
I'm looking at this matchup here on the left side with Alcazine. He's got the huge height matchup. We'll see if they throw him a fade.
They'll give it to Brooks instead. And Jordan Brooks is still running hard. He has the first down. He does not have the touchdown, but they're right back on the edge. 1st and goal inside the 2.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Give it to your workhorse, Jordan Brooks, and that's an outstanding, outstanding block there. 74, Hamid Bazi again. He's had some really tough snaps. Making up for it there with a great block. If you get Brooks to the second level, it is game over.
Give Brooks in again, but a flag. Hold the phone.
It's going to be a hold on the offense.
And this is a hold on Crestwood, and it is a killer in more ways than one.
Certainly is. That was a walk-in touchdown for Brooks. I mean, the ref threw it quick. Tough to see there. Maybe he was on the center, Bazzi. Tough penalty. Moves him back outside the 10.
Still 1st and goal. They have not tried to throw it on this drive. They've completed multiple passes tonight. Brooks maybe got back to the line. Actually lost a yard. Devin Lillard and a whole host of bodies right in the middle crushed that play.
Yeah, good penetration there, and yeah, they're going to take Brooks out. I like this. I mean, the guy's gassed. He's been out there for every single play. Get him a breather. It's probably 4-down territory here for Crestwood, or maybe not. Maybe he's just getting the play from the coach.
I mean, at this point, can you afford to take him off the field?
Yeah. I thought he was going out of the game, but he was just getting the play call there with Salami.
Crestwood drive that, again, has killed over half the quarter. But they just had a touchdown that was taken off the board, and Crestwood has to burn a timeout that they may want later in the game. We'll take a quick one with them. Back for 2nd and goal, under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter after this, as Crestwood is trying to take the lead right back.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Second and goal here for Crestwood out of the timeout. Just burned one. As they try to draw up the right play, take the lead back, coming down the wire in the quarter. Salome roll and throw. Wide open man, that's Brooks! He didn't get there though. Jordan Brooks with a lot of real estate, and he lost it quickly. 3rd down and goal.
Yeah, but a great throw here by Salamine on his run to the left. Got a guy breathing down. Just flicks it out. Good tackle there to stop Brooks, but now they're right at the 2.5-yard line. I mean, they got 2 plays to get this in. We'll see if they stick with Brooks.
It is 3rd down and goal. Give Brooks trying to get small and trying to squeeze in, but he didn't. And we are in the same spot that Crestwood was in at the end of the first half when they scored a touchdown. 4th down and goal from the 2.
Guess who? Devin Lillard for Redford Union. Clogs up the middle, blows up that play. That's just best on best. Jordan Brooks for Crestwood. Lillard for Redford Union. Lillard wins that battle. As we see right here. Blows it up. Lillard's a heck of a player, man. Redford timeout.
Lillard's got offers from Grand Valley, Ferris State. Coaching staff at Redford Union thinks he's going to play D1 ball somewhere.
I see it.
And now a timeout here, Benjamin. We'll keep it here. It is going to be 4th down and goal as that clock is stopped with 51 seconds to go in the 3rd. You've said it. You've liked how Salome can roll, throw the football, number 10 at the quarterback spot for Crestwood. But they did score on the exact same scenario at the end of the first half when they gave the ball to Brooks. It feels like it's hard not to give it to Jordan Brooks here.
I would think so. He's been your workhorse. It's rare he hasn't gotten 2 yards, right? I know that earlier play after the penalty, lost a yard. But if you like football, I mean, well, what more can you ask, man? Great game. 4th and goal from the 2. You got 2 outstanding players, Devin Lillard and Jordan Brooks. Lillard won the last battle. See what happens here.
Alcazay at quarterback. They're trying to push him in. They're trying to Jalen Hurts tush push, but I don't think it worked. Can you believe it? Crestwood brings in the backup quarterback to try to run a tush push sneak, and I don't even think they gained a yard here.
Main tackle made by number 2.
Man, that is a punch in the gut for Crestwood. Great drive to get all the way down here. And yeah, they just tried a QB sneak. Redford just sniffs it out. I mean, they got a lot of yards in the first half on that play, but that was towards midfield. And you take the ball out of Jordan Brooks' hands on the biggest play of the game. Crestwood does not come back. I'm sure the coaches, the players, going to be thinking about that one for a long time. But the bright side is they're at the 2, right? So it could be a safety. Could be a lot of different situations here. Let's see how Redford handles this.
Ball on the 1-yard line, 1st and 10.
Moore, the running back, is in his own end zone. Evans gives it to him, and Tatum Moore gives him a lot of breathing room. Started at the 2, and that run ends up near the 9.
Yeah, that's all you need. And you're pinned in that deep. Just get a little breathing room. That's exactly what they do. Great push here by the O-line. Look at them get to the 2nd level. I mean, we're seeing a lot of, back at our days at Catholic Central, but in terms of running the ball, just great offensive line. See if they get another play here before the end of the quarter.
They don't have to snap it, and that coaching staff is telling them, boys, let's take this thing into the 4th. This is one of those knockdown, drag-out football games that scream a game that could decide who wins the conference. Biggest 4th quarter of the season for Crestwood and Redford Union starts right after this timeout.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 300,000 participants here in Michigan who take part in high school sports.
covering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Fourth quarter that could decide who wins the conference. Before we start it, let's go down to Maggie Mace on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The Redford Union sideline is fired up after that stop they just made. Coach Eiler said that their motivation is on the playoffs. It's not just winning the conference, but it's being the first team to win a district championship. So let's see if these last 12 minutes of football, they can hold this lead. Back to you guys.
On to the left side. After the big gain to get them better position on a drive that started at the 2, this will turn into 3rd down and long. Benjamin, look, both of these teams have playoff aspirations, specifically Redford Union. They've made it year after year, but they can't get over that hump and start winning games. This is as close to a playoff environment as you're going to get in the regular season tonight.
Absolutely. It's tight. It's come down to some little plays here, little plays there. But Crestwood, man, I mean, look, that's the one benefit of going for it and not getting it. You still pin them deep. They got a chance here to get off the field, 3rd and 4. Watch the ball. They jumped off twice on 1st down last time.
Give it to Moore. Tatum Moore has got the 1st down. They run it right up the gut on 3rd and 4, and they end up getting the necessary yards.
Yeah.
Carried by number 1, Tatum Moore.
Ian Eiler, the head coach for Redford Union. Thanks again to him for joining us at halftime and before the ball game. 05 grad at Redford Union. He works in the school district here. Program had racked up a 35-game conference winning streak until it was snapped earlier this year. But he is darn proud of the program he's got. He's darn proud of these great facilities we've seen on display tonight. And right now, Benjamin, they're just trying to close out this game against a Crestwood team. And we know they were telling us before the game how much this game means to them. Evans bobbled the snap, and it ends up going right to Moore, who does lose a yard on this play. But you talk about avoiding total disaster.
Yeah, he was Johnny on the spot. Evans just drops the ball. I mean, it was a little hot. You got to catch that ball, and man, that could have been an absolute disaster for Redford Union. Get away with it, but a little bit of the details.
You know what I wonder, too? Last week when these two teams were playing, the temperature was in the 70s and 80s. Right now it's what, mid-50s? I do wonder if it's a little cold and that snap coming in hot. That's why Evans dropped it.
Could be a factor. Still no excuse. Big play here. Clock's still rolling, man. Already under 10 minutes left to go in this game.
It's exactly what both coaches wanted to do. They wanted to shorten this game. Evans gives. Lenton with room. Kanan Lenton. You get that guy in space, and he's going to make something like that happen. Big gain for Redford Union on a 1st down.
Great job here on the pop pass. Getting to the outside, but watch Tatum Moore here. Look at this lead block. Takes on 1 guy. Takes on 2 guys. Really good lead block there by Tatum. Good job leaning forward there by Lenton. Big chunk play. Gets him out to the 33. And arguably most importantly, keeps the clock running.
And remember, on that last drive where Crestwood didn't score, stopped on the 4th and goal, they burned a timeout. Don't have to think about using them yet, but you're getting to that point. Evans gives. Moore runs and won't go down. How about this run? He dragged poor Abu Ahmed for an extra 5 or 6 yards. But there is a flag.
Taken down by number 11, Ahmed Abu Ahmed.
The ref seems to be going over to Coach Ian. I don't know if this is another negotiation type flag like it was in the first half with Crestwood. But see what this flag is. No one's really moving back. Now the refs are going to come together. This is interesting to say the least. Now he's going to the far side official? And now he's going to Crestwood's coach.
Okay, there's nothing at the tail end of the run. There was the hard finish on the tackle, but they threw the flag back near the original line of scrimmage.
I think he's asking Crestwood what he wants to do.
You wonder why they went and talked to the Redford Union side in the first place, maybe just to try to clarify what he was going to call?
Yeah, an explanation, but, I mean, the ref doesn't owe him an explanation. It's a flag, call it and move on. Get it for Crestwood, see what you want to do in terms of the flag, but this is not a negotiation. It's a flag, and let's move on.
And for an offense that wants to run the ball, for an offense that hasn't thrown it a whole heck of a lot tonight, this moves you back all the way near your 25, when right now that line to gain is at the 43.
Yeah, massive flag. If you're Crestwood, you got a chance here now. Good job. Way to not fall for that hard count.
Give more. Tatum Moore trying to slip free, and Crestwood says not this time. Jeremiah Wade hanging on for dear life.
It's a great game tackle here. Ulissi Alcazine, he blows this play up. Look at him. Shoots the gap perfectly, gets in there, and a good game tackle at the end. But Alcazine starts that play. It won't be on the stat sheet. You're going to get a pat on the back by the coaches, by the players in the film room when you watch that game, because he is the one who starts that play. Now 3rd and long here for Crestwood. Got to get off the field. No dumb penalties. If Redford's going to beat you, make him beat you with a play. Don't give him a freebie.
Do remember this. The only penalty that results in automatic first down is anything that starts with roughing. But still, you mark off the 15 yards if there is some sort of flag, and that helps. Biggest play of the game coming up right here.
Got to go a little bit. Ref already has his hand up.
Evans has got the snap. Pressure's coming. Throws off his back foot to nobody.
Thought that might be intentional grounding. It looks like Spears was in the area, so I don't think they're going to call it. But what a stop here by Crestwood. Obviously, they get benefited by that personal foul. Pretty good protection here. Abu Ahmed was coming in, but just kind of nothing there. Not the end of the world, though. Throw it away. Live to fight another day. But the punting situation, let's not forget what happened in the first half for Redford Union. I think a punt went 5 yards, right? We'll see if they can get one better here. They have to.
This is actually a different punter. This is Jameer Carter, who did not try that punt earlier in the game.
Yeah, great pickup. Yeah, after that first punt, I don't blame the coach.
Carter gets it away. Drives Brooks back, and he lets it bounce.
No!
And they touch the ball before it could have rolled an extra 5 or 10 yards.
I mean, great punt, great roll. But goodness gracious, if you're Drake, keep it bounce. Why are you picking it up? No, it's only 5 yards, but in this type of game, every little detail, every yard matters. I'm sure the coaches will be on him, but come on, Drake.
7 minutes to go. 2 timeouts left for Crestwood. 2 drives to go, scored on a 4th and goal. Last drive, stopped on a 4th and goal. This Crestwood team, you know, they said, we're bummed Redford Union lost to Thurston because we wanted to be the guys who knocked them off in the conference. If Crestwood scores on this drive, they may make sure Redford Union doesn't win the conference for the first time in a long time.
An underrated thing to keep in mind here with this drive, there's only 7 minutes on this clock. If you're Crestwood, you want to kill this clock.
Ahmed Salame throws incomplete. It got tipped initially by Kane Hester and almost intercepted by Brandon Johnson.
Yeah, this is a dangerous throw here. It all starts with, guess who? Devin Lillard just blows right through, forces Salamine to go outside, and just trying to thread the needle. Very, very good play there. by Hester, tipping that ball, and lucky that Johnson did not come down with that interception. If you're Salamine, I get it. You want to make a play. It was actually a pretty good throw. Just trying to thread the needle, but they live to fight another day here.
Brooks back at running back. They'll put him on the right in the gun with those 3 wide receivers.
Lillard lined up at DN now.
Salome rolls. They're trying to set up screen. Brooks got to it. Jordan Brooks, a physical end of the run. Lillard combining on the sandwich with Jesse Davis. It's a long throw to gain about 2 yards.
Yeah, really slow developing play here. Pretty good. It comes in, and look at Lillard just finish him off. What a physical player he is.
If any coach is debating to give Devin Lillard a scholarship, just call Benjamin after this game. He is all over number 55 for Redford Union tonight.
He lines up both plays. He's at DN right now, lines up in the middle, was clogging up Brooks on that last carry for Crestwood. You got your best player, find different ways. Mix it up. He can play inside, he can play outside. We'll see if they double team him, maybe chip a tight end here now. Alcazini back in quarterback. Interesting in an obvious passing situation. Oh my God.
And he bobbled the snap. Redford Union says they've got it, and they do. They changed the quarterback from passing to running, and that may prove to be ultimate doom for Crestwood.
And Alcazini, it's a good snap. He just drops the ball, and he doesn't even get on it. My goodness. And he's clearly in distraught. But it was a good snap. He just drops it. And right there, at least fall on it. Punt, live to fight another day. Goodness.
And now a Crestwood defense that has held Redford Union to 12 points all night is pinned back.
Yeah, really only 6. Remember that touchdown was on the bad snap.
Right. Run Moore, and Tatum Moore pinballing his way over the 30 up to the 27-yard line. Clock is a factor here now. Coming up on 5.5 to go and the 2 timeouts left for Crestwood.
Yeah, if you're Redford Union in a perfect world, you want to run the ball and score a touchdown and put this game on ice. Crestwood's defense put in a very, very tough spot. They played great all night, get put backs on the wall, but I mean, here we go, under 5:30. Got to come up big to give their offense one more chance at it. See if Redford, how they handle this clock here. If you're Redford, I would not snap this ball until his ref arm goes up, signaling 10 seconds. They do not do that.
And it's Tatum Moore on the run. Man, he's running hard here. Tatum Moore trying to ice the game. Loving what they're seeing from that push. First down.
That was outstanding. Outstanding running. I know we've been giving Jordan Brooks a lot of love for Crestwood for how he runs, but what a finish here by Tatum. Dragging defenders for an extra 3-4 yards, getting the first down, continuing to run the clock. See if they do a better job here managing this clock.
And that's going to be enough for Panthers. First down.
It's tough here, right? At the high school level, you don't have that play clock that you do at college games and programs to make it easy.
Yeah. But you still know that the ref at the back end, as soon as he puts his hands up, that's 10 seconds. They're not going to do it again.
And Evans is going to keep, and Keon Evans, the quarterback, is crushed. Jeremiah Wayne blows up that play for a big loss of 5 yards.
Yeah, Crestwood needed that. They needed a negative play. Redford just kind of seemed rushed. But Crestwood desperately needed that. Get him off the chains. And now we'll see what Redford does here.
By the way, the clock is running here. They got to stop the clock and add some time because they did throw a flag for a hold. And now the question becomes here, Benjamin, if you're Crestwood with that holding penalty, do you take the loss of 5 on the initial play or do you take the holding call and move him back 10?
See what they do. Got to ask Crestwood's coach.
What would you do?
It's a coin flip. Looks like they're going to decline it.
That's a 10-yard penalty.
Maybe
Probably the right call.
Yeah, save some time maybe.
Still second down.
Yeah, I think there's some miscommunication. The ref, yeah, he's signaling incomplete, or declined, I should say. Because they lost 5 yards, right? So it's either 1st and 20 or 2nd and 15. You're taking 2nd and 15 every day of the week. And also, because the clock's a factor, it's 1 less down. Crestwood only 2 timeouts left.
I mean, if you're Redford Union right now, you're thinking I get two first downs and the game's probably over.
Coach Ian going to the ref, though, wants him to start running that clock. He gets it. Here we go.
Evans looking to throw. Pump, throw, end zone, got it! What a time for that! The deep shot and a touchdown to J. Breed Edmonds. And that may be the icing on the cake for a homecoming win for Redford Union.
When they zig, everyone zags. Everyone thinks they're going to run the ball, kill the clock. What a pump fake there. It drops it in a bucket. He's made some great throws tonight on the first touchdown, and this one I think was even better. Drops it in an absolute bucket for Edmonds, and like you said, Evan, might have put the icing on the cake.
Man, you talk about the twists and turns of this game. And what did Redford Union's coaching staff tell Maggie coming out of the locker room? It's simple. We need our senior quarterback to make plays. What has he done in the second half? Throw 2 touchdowns.
Absolutely. Interesting decision here if we go for 2. Kick the extra point. You make it a 2-touchdown game. I know it's not much, but I don't know if I like this call.
They will throw the fade, and it's incomplete.
And the conversion is no good, so we have a score.
I mean, look, it's a 2-score game, right? I mean, Crestwood needs 2 touchdowns. If you kick that extra point, I know their kicking game is pretty much non-existent, but if you at least try and get you to 12, make Crestwood score 2 touchdowns. Now, in theory, they could go touchdown, 2-point, and a field goal, 11-point game. I know it's asking a lot, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think games like this, Benjamin, reveal a lot about both programs. And we learned tonight, Crestwood, very game. Mike Gruss is really building something at his alma mater. They came ready to play. But Redford Union has dominated this conference for the last half-decade. Until they lost to Thurston, they'd won 35 straight games in the conference. Tonight they were tested. They were down at halftime. But when they had to make those winning plays in the second half, they've made the winning plays.
Absolutely. I think the game's come down to a few plays, especially in the second half. Crestwood driving the ball, 4th and 2. They take the ball out of Brooks' hands. They try that QB sneak with Alcazani. Did not get there. And obviously that last touchdown on 2nd and long. I think we had an unsportsmanlike conduct maybe on the touchdown celebration, which backs up Redford Union, which if you're a coach, that's got to drive you crazy. And you got Crestwood on the ropes. Don't give him any signs of life. Now they could get great field position here. All the returners are up on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, this is not insignificant at all. Brandon Johnson's going to need the boot of his life here. Or Crestwood is right back in this game if they can score quick.
Interesting. Brooks just switched. He went on the left side now. Let's see if they kick it to him again. They smartly. Good kick, though.
Brooks has got it. Does Jordan Brooks have magic? He does get that ball across the 45 to the 46 or 47. This will be fascinating to watch. Crestwood has got great field position. They are all of a sudden not out of the game, but you figure they got to score within the next, minute 30 and try not to burn any timeouts. Brooks does give him good field position on this return.
For sure. I wouldn't kick it to him if I was Redford. I know they kind of kicked it in the middle there, but kick it to the right. You see he's lined up on the left. Don't even give him a chance there. Decent return, 46. Now they got to let Salamine throw the ball here.
Hope is not lost for Crestwood, but they need points, and they need them real quick.
Especially with an offense that does not have that big play explosiveness.
Salome rolling away from pressure, and he goes down. Kane Hester got him. The future Grand Valley Laker gets home at the biggest play of the night.
Yeah, Kane just completely shoots this gap. I don't know if this is a miscommunication or what. And if you're Salome, I get it, but you got to throw that ball away. You can't, one, it keeps the clock running. Two, you lose 13 yards. I know it's a pressure play. I know you got two guys coming down on you, but that's why you're the quarterback, to make those decisions. Got to throw it away, stop the clock, avoid that negative play. Now they're even a bigger hole, and it looks like he's kind of shaking up, rubbing that hand a little bit. We'll see how he bounces back here.
Wants to take the deep shot. There's nothing there. And this time it's incomplete. Doesn't stop the clock, but it's third down and a long way to go.
And this is tough. Obviously, Crestwood offensive line has not been in a lot of passing situations, but it's even tougher when you're an offensive lineman when you're in obvious passing downs, right? The Redford Union, especially with a guy like Devin Lillard, can just giddy up, know you're going to throw, and just tee up on that pass rush. That's why that first down play, got to find a way to throw it away. It's third and forever. Obviously 4-down territory here, but Crestwood's got to find some magic.
They did have a long completion on a 3rd and 13 in the first half. It was wiped out by a penalty. Salome sets up tunnel screen, and is that a pick by Hester? It is! Oh, come on, Kane Hester! How in the world does he pick this off?
Salome just airmails the throw, not even close. Great tip play, and yeah, he did catch that, man. What a great concentration play. And if that other touchdown put the icing on the cake, I think everyone's had a slice. Everyone's full. We're ready to go to bed now.
A resilient Redford Union bunch tonight, down at the half. Crestwood on the verge of taking the lead back in this second half. But they stopped him on a 4th and goal, Redford Union did. Evans finding Edmonds on that giant touchdown in the quarter. And now 2 first downs. And this is win number 5 this season for the Panthers. Moore the back with Evans. Give Tatum Moore. Spun down by Wayne across the 25.
No timeout for Crestwood, it looks like.
Coming up for Redford Union, they got Melvindale and Voyager Academy at home as they try to ensure they're going back to the playoffs. For Crestwood here, it's getting hard. They bet their final home game last week against Melvindale. They got to go to Robichaud and then Farmington to end the year. And Benjamin, if the score holds here and Crestwood loses this game, this is the type of loss where you're just hoping, if you're the coaching staff, that it doesn't turn into another loss or two, because they clearly put so much into this game.
They did. The coaches, the players, and they were right there, man. A couple of key plays here and there. Shot themselves in the foot one too many times. And now Redford Union doing an excellent job managing this clock.
Oh, wow. Alcazay shoots the gap and destroys the play. The ball's out, and Crestwood's got it. Hussein Alcazay was a heat-seeking missile. Apparently, Crestwood didn't get the football. I don't know how in the world they did it.
Yeah, Alcazay, I mean, he's timed up some of these blitz. And goodness gracious, it looked like Christian Green was right on that ball and somehow didn't get on it. Or maybe, are they saying he has the ball? I mean, you never know with these refs. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Crestwood football. I mean, that's sure what it looked like live. But then they said it was RU ball, and they do eventually give it to Crestwood. I mean, Hussein Alcazay on this play. Watch this A-gap blitz.
Excellent blitz. Ball clearly comes out. Green, does he get it? I mean, it certainly looked like Evans came up with the ball at the end. Maybe they're saying Green had a clear recovery beforehand. But Crestwood, I mean, we were kind of writing them for dead. They got a puncher's chance.
Salome throws high.
Pass is incomplete.
He missed Sammy Califf out of the backfield.
Yeah, Salamini looked really good in the first half, but in the second half has clearly just been off rhythm. I mean, that throw was 10 feet high.
You do wonder if some of this pressure, right, that Redford Union's gotten to him. You said on the last drive he's kind of shaking out his arm. You wonder if Ahmed is now a battered and bruised quarterback back there.
And Devin Lillard, I think, may have just come out for the first time this game. Fans should give him a salute. Maybe just a quick breather and get him back in the game.
Big 55 for Redford Union. I don't know if he's G of the game, but he's played his tail off tonight. Incomplete. Green, the guy who apparently recovered that fumble, has it knocked away by Brandon Johnson. Third down.
Yeah, I mean, you can't draw it up much better defensively for Brandon Johnson. Outstanding man coverage there, clear slant route, sticks with him the entire time. It's about as good as it gets for a DB right there by Johnson.
Still the 2 timeouts for Crestwood, but they got to go a long way and they got to go fast.
Yeah, no real urgency right now.
Clock is stopped with 1:56 to go.
Their body language is pretty bad, too. They got to have someone make a play. Yeah, that was obvious. Brooks was never set.
It's a false start on number 21, that stud back who was lined up in the slot.
I get it. He's just trying to get a little giddy up, trying to make a play. But that was not even close. Didn't even come close to setting his feet here, as we'll see.
That's a 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
All right, so it'll be 3rd and 15. Honestly, I wonder, Benjamin, if they just run the same exact play.
Yeah. And looks like we may have another negotiation between the ref and the coach.
I think the Redford Union coaching staff wants to make sure the clock is running. It is not.
Yeah, I don't, no. It's a good job by the ref.
3rd and a mile. Salome hoists up a prayer, and it's incomplete. He was hoping for Brooks.
That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, this is not where Crestwood wants to be. Obvious passing downs. They want to run the ball, stay ahead of the chains. Just kind of throws up a prayer here, really a punt. Just kind of a wobble. Lucky that wasn't picked.
Fourth and 15 here for Crestwood.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do here. Salome, maybe throw a guy deep, try to get a pass interference. He's done a good job on the move. But Redford Union's D-line's just did an outstanding job penetrating. I mean, 1,000 and Salamini's on the run.
Game on the line here. Salome throws. That ball is knocked away. And that should just about do it.
Crestwood kind of got one last potential lifeline with that fumble and couldn't make anything out of it. Like we keep saying, they are not a team that is meant to come back with this kind of deficit and this little bit of time. The Redford Union does their job, plays sticky defense. Even with Devin Lillard kind of putting his feet up for those last few plays. He is well-deserved, but Redford Union, great win here. It was a coin flip game in the first half. Couple mistakes. They were the better team in the second half. Made the key plays when necessary. They're going to walk out of here with a homecoming victory.
Keon Evans, the 2 touchdowns in the second half, and the coaching staff wanted him to play better in the second half. I'd have to think that's who Maggie's going to grab for our G of the game here. To give, and an Agnew run. Zaire Agnew brought down hard. Jeremiah Wayne makes the touchdown-saving tackle.
Great run here by Agnew. Good burst right there. Puts his foot in the ground. Look how he goes back to the middle. He doesn't try to bounce it to the outside. He wants contact. Keeps that clock moving. Move the chains. See if Redford Union gets one more touchdown here to get past the 20-point threshold.
You wonder at this point if Crestwood calls any of the timeouts. It's kind of a moot point now.
Yeah, no.
We'll give it to Agnew. Not going to get there. Credit for Crestwood fighting hard to the bitter end. Nice job there by Amu Ahmed.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Crestwood responds from this loss. Obviously, this is a coin flip game. They did not make the key necessary plays here in the second half. I go back to that 4th and 2. They did not give the ball to Brooks. They did that QB sneak with Alcazani. That's going to be one that's questioned among the Crestwood fans, players. But there's still season left. Still time. They got to regroup. Can't let this loss turn into 2 losses or 3 losses, right? See how they respond.
Crestwood was building up to this game. They wanted to be the ones to knock Redford Union off their perch. Coming into the night, Union, Redford Union, and Thurston and Crestwood all tied for the top of the league. There's still a shot for Redford Union to win it again. They'll run it one more time with Agnew. He wants 6, and he'll get it. Zaire Agnew does go into the end zone, but there is a flag.
Ruins the light show.
The official picked up the flag and waved it. There is no flag. It is a Redford Union touchdown.
I don't know. It looks like the refs are talking. You never know what you're going to get, but yeah, it looks like that touchdown's going to stand. Good for Agnew, though.
Yeah.
He's played hard. He's run hard. Great burst there, putting his foot in. Glad they'd picked up that flag. Now it looks like they're going to get some extra point practice, maybe? Could use it after that first attempt.
And look, I'm sure Crestwood fans watching the players are like, really? Zaire, did you have to go in? Can you blame Agnew? I mean, he's been waiting all game for a run like that.
Absolutely not.
And the kick for Brandon Johnson is no good for the second time tonight. I think those extra points are the only thing that's gone wrong for Redford Union tonight.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, that is something that they're going to have to get fixed for these close playoff games. Leaving points on the board for these extra points, like he's waiting too long to kick it.
I mean, at the very least, go for 2, right? If the extra point's not an option.
Yeah. I mean, listen, let's not downplay this Redford Union win, but we all know the coaching staff is thinking big picture, district championship, and in these tight playoff games, every point matters, so we'll see.
Cheerleaders are chanting RU. They're going to move to 5-2. Again, got those 2 home games left. Melvindale, Voyager Academy. Crestwood, they don't have a home game left in the regular season. They still got to go to Robichaud, still got to go to Farmington. Brandon Johnson, who just tried to kick the extra point, will kick it away. Wherever you're watching, however you were doing it, thanks for joining us on the Prep Tonight doubleheader tonight. Orchard Lake St. Mary's, Toledo Central Catholic. Our other half will have another doubleheader next week. St. Mary's Brother Rice, one of the halves, and we'll have both PSL title games, gold and blue from Ford Field. Always fun when Cass and King get together for a title on the line. Also have coverage last week of the regular season. Stay tuned for that. Ball was stripped out on the fumble on the return. And Crestwood's going to get one final snap tonight.
Yeah, great for the Redford Union fans. They showed out tonight. I mean, these stands were packed. It's homecoming night. Great weather as we see the kickoff here. Just kind of a little squib kick. And kind of the story of the night there for Crestwood.
At this time, fans, I need you to do me a favor and make some noise for my cheerleaders.
Samaj Christian did a nice job ripping that ball out too. The PA guy, Benjamin, just asked for noise for the cheerleaders. I think that was the biggest cheer of the night.
Yeah, crowd went nuts for that.
One last snap for Crestwood, who led this game at halftime. But Redford Union, 18 unanswered in the second half. Keon Evans, the big touchdown passes to Tatum Moore and Jay Breed Edmonds to make sure the Kings in this conference still get a shot to maintain their throne. Crestwood will just take a knee and take us to the finish line. Pleasure to be here tonight to cover a little Western Wayne Athletic Conference football. Redford Union, who's been the Kings in this conference the last few years, they get to show off that light show. They got another dub on homecoming night. Coach Ian Eiler gathers the group before the end of the game.
You can see Brooks leading that handshake line. I'm sure Coach Ian's going to give him some strong words of encouragement. Brooks played a heck of a game.
We'll be back to hear from Maggie down in the field with our G of the game and wrap up this win for Redford Union on homecoming night right after this.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596 0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Thanks again to our presenting sponsors this broadcast at Redford Union tonight on homecoming night. Guardian Environmental Services, based in Livonia, 34400 Glendale Street. And that 24/7 service number, 734-513-9500. And also to Giant Janitorial Services. Special thank you again to Peter Huthwaite for joining us at halftime of this ball game, located in Detroit, 81485 Mack Avenue. You can go to giantjanitorial.com. Redford Union wins on homecoming night. 24-7 the final. They outscore Crestwood 18-0 in the second half. Coaching staff told Maggie Mace coming into the second half, we need our senior quarterback to step up. We need Keon Evans to make a play. And man, he made play after play in that second half. Couple of touchdown passes in the second half. We get a chance here to watch these highlights from the second half, from the entire ball game, before we get Maggie down on the sidelines with Keon Evans. We will see play after play made tonight by Redford Union's offense in the second half. As Benjamin kept saying in that tail end of the second half, it was a coin flip game. Crestwood had opportunities. They had a 4th and goal stopped in the second half. They made plays themselves. They forced fumbles, but it ends up being a winning performance for the Redford Union Panthers, who have been the kings of this conference for a long time. And although they did lose to Thurston a couple of weeks ago, they still got a shot to win the league once again. Keon Evans, the man of the night, the quarterback, shows out in the second half. Couple of big-time throws for touchdowns to make sure Redford Union wins the football game. Keon Evans is our G of the game. And the quarterback for Redford Union is down on the field with Maggie Mace. We go down to them both right now. Fortunately, technical difficulties down on that field. Hopefully we can get back down to Maggie and Keon in a second. All right, let's see if we can check in with them.
My O-line, they're the reason all that happened, and my receivers. It's nothing. Well, I won't say it's nothing about me, but.
It's dying. The signal is not. I've got no signal from you.
Unfortunately, technology betrays us when we really need it to work. Hopefully we can reconnect with Keon and Maggie here in a moment. I want to hear from that G of the game and the way he played in the second half. For now, let's watch some of these throws. This is a huge one. Evans connecting with Moore on a third and goal that was long to give him the lead. And then this dime, Benjamin said it, dropped it in a bucket on what we thought was a running scenario for Redford Union. They go to the air and Jay Breed Edmonds and throw a dart, a dime. Dropped it in that bucket for 6. Evans helps Redford Union come back and win this football game. Maggie's down on the field with Keon. They say third time's the charm. Hopefully, for the third time, we will be able to check in because we deserve to hear from Keon Evans after that great game he played tonight. All right, let's go down to the field. Hopefully, Keon's standing by with Maggie. That's unfortunate. Technology's betrayed us. You know what we will do is we'll make sure Maggie does an interview on her phone with Keon down in the field so we can share that with social media. It's just unfortunate that some of our technology didn't work down there, but hopefully Maggie can do a quick interview with Keon on her phone and we can share that to all the social medias because Keon Evans deserves to be celebrated after a night like tonight. Huge win for Redford Union. 18 unanswered points in the second half. Keon Evans threw those couple of touchdowns, and Redford Union escapes against a Crestwood team that came ready to play, man. 24-7 the final on this fall, finally weather feeling night here at Redford Union High. Congratulations to them. They win on homecoming night. That does it for our whole crew. Robert Sherby, our fearless executive producer tonight. For my broadcast partner, and you probably guessed my brother, Benjamin Stockton. How about his color debut on the prep tonight? I got a sneaking suspicion he'll be back for more. We always appreciate Benjamin's unfiltered and accurate honesty. Maggie Mace down on the sidelines as well. Evan Stockton saying, thanks for joining us tonight. In these last couple of weeks of the high school football regular season, we got a loaded schedule. Prep Bowl, PSL Championship next week. Cass Tech, Detroit King, Detroit Denby, and Detroit Central will be playing in the game before that. We'll also have St. Mary's against Brother Rice and a couple of exciting games coming up. Can't reveal them quite yet, but October 24th, we will have 2 more awesome high school football games coming up for you to wrap up the high school football regular season. Believe it or not, 2 weeks from Sunday is the selection show, and we officially start that road to Ford Field. That does it for us tonight. For Benjamin, Maggie, the whole crew, Evan saying, thanks for watching. And go enjoy the rest of your Friday night.